Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Danielle, aka Cinnamon Babe, and I just make just regular lifestyle vlogs, and I haven't done it in a super duper long time because I've had a lot of changes in my life lately. I have changed jobs, I have changed cars. I've had Mom and my dad gave me their old car. They just got a new car, and now this car is mine because I had some car trouble with my car that I just bought, unfortunately. But luckily my parents were gonna get a new car, so they gave me theirs, and this one is a really, really nice car. Don't ask me what type of car it is, but it's my car break down, and then my parents were kind enough to give me theirs. I have had crazy ass jobs that I have literally just dropped. Because literally I was transitioning. I was trying to do the soft life era, but then I realized I am not really cut out to do that type of lifestyle. So I just started a new job, and it's kind of crazy. So yes, today is Easter. I just had a niece. She was literally just born today. She's an Easter baby. Oh. So yeah, there's been a lot of crazy changes. So yeah, I'm going to talk about pretty much about transition and about just starting over in life and figuring out what you want to do with your life and how to stop being negative, how to be more positive, and just put your trust in God. That's pretty much what I have learned from these following months or these past months. So yeah, trying to hold the camera and walk a dog at the same time is not easy. Still really cold out. Things are still dead. It is March 28th. It's almost April. And it's a lot of good news so far. Ooh, cool, you got it. Why aren't you rolling, Robert? You just running. Hi. Look at you. Hold your head tooth up. Let me see it. I can't see it. Hold on. Hold it up again. Stop. Alright, drop the ball. Hang on, stop. I want to make them in the bucket. Why are you, Robert? Look at your evil face while you're doing it. High up. He looked up at the camera. I look. So we're at the park, and it was 70 degrees today. We decided to go to the park. Well, as soon as I stepped outside, the wind was just blowing so hard. Now I'm cold. So we're just sitting in the car while the kids play. My husband and my sister-in-law watch them. Because we're just, well, he wants to go back outside, but I'm too cold. It's not a picture. I'm vlogging. You look, no, you don't look worse than I do. Good morning. It is Saturday, March 30th. And I am off work. You know, we just got rid of my car, and I'm sad about it. But, you know, I got a new car now. So it's fine. Yeah, my parents gave me their old car, and now I'm riding his new car, and we're about to go do stuff. It's early in the morning. Well, it's not that early. It's like 11. About to be 11, but I have not really got a chance to get dressed. The kids are with my mom. Vincent's at work. So yeah. So I just started my new job. I'm a manager for a cleaning company, and we drive around to different locations and just make sure that they're clean. It's just different office buildings. It's not like hard cleaning, but I like it so far. It is like 9 something. So yeah, but it's 5 days a week, and it pays really good. So super happy. But I'm about to go to the bathroom and get back to work. It is 1:40 and we are a.m. and we're finally done. I'm exhausted. My stomach was bothering me. I was nauseated. Yeah, I'm ready to go home. Okay, we just got to the mall in Lansing. About to walk around and shop and see what we can get out here. And yeah, it's a dreary day. It doesn't even feel like tomorrow's gonna be Easter, but we're gonna make the most of it. I just washed my hair. A little bit of makeup on.
I'm gonna do Robert's stuff and my stuff, and we're gonna share it.
Okay. I gotta wake Robert up. He's knocked out.
It's all 1 week.
But it's good that it happens every time.
Okay, this tastes like roast beef.
Mom, are you a millionaire?
Yep, I'm a millionaire. And you still can't get a damn axolotl toy, even if I had millions.
This one doesn't look that great. Really said, but I want to stop this. He's got a sprint in the back of the wall. I need to put this over my head. Hurry up if you want.
Just got home. It's 2 in the morning. I'm thrilled. Okay, so I'm home. It is Tuesday, April 2nd. I was about to look at the calendar, but like I don't need to look at the calendar for April 2nd. And I just wanted to talk about some of the changes I've been going through while I do my makeup. Okay, so where do I even start? Last year I worked at last year I worked at AAA. I was there for about a year, and I was a travel agent, and I liked it, but it was very stressful for me, and I have a track record of quitting things that stress me out. So Made it a decision to look for another job. Ended up getting hired at this hotel, really nice hotel. I told this story like in a couple other videos, but I'm just like recapping. So, started working at this hotel for like about a month or less, and realized this was in the next town over, by the way. Realized that this job was not for me because the driving back and forth, the pay, and it just, you know, standing up at a counter all day. It was supposed to be nighttime, but they had me doing second shift instead, which pissed me off. It just wasn't working for me, so ended up this kind of sort of walking off the job. After that, things just went downhill for me, like really bad, which I kind of deserved it because I was making really bad choices. I left a good job, AAA, for a job that paid way less just because the other job was stressing me out. So I didn't make a good decision off of that. I used my emotions instead of my head. So it took me a while. Like, where do I even begin? Because like I was applying and applying and applying. Well, no, this is what happened. I quit the hotel job, and I was like, I'm just gonna live, you know, the soft girl life. And so I started like a whole YouTube series on that, like soft girl this, soft girl that. Things were going okay. Ended up getting a car, my dream car, a freaking Ford Edge, and it had the moon roofs and all that. You guys saw that. If you haven't, just look at the past videos. So everything seemed like it was going well, but it started to go downhill very quickly after. So after like a while, like into, I would say fall or spring, or fall or winter, not spring, I started to get a little antsy. Like, okay, you know, I want to start saving and building towards my life. So yeah, soft girl life is nice if you know, have plenty of extra money coming in. But just regular money is just, you know, it's not really cutting it. So I started looking for jobs. I ended up getting hired at this cleaning company as a supervisor. And I was really excited. It said traveling, like custodial supervisor, so you just basically go from building to building, like bank to bank, because it was for banks. And you just basically either clean it or check to see how clean it is. So it's easy enough, right? Well, the first night I'm supposed to start this job, they informed me that yes, you're going to be going to different locations throughout the night because it's third shift position. Like 6 to whatever. I think it was like 6 to 3 or something like that. But it's going to be different cities throughout the night. You heard me. Different cities. Like, some cities are an hour away. Some cities are 30 minutes away from each other. It just depends. And you're just going to a bunch of different cities throughout the night. My car was already showing me signs that it was not in good condition. It was drivable, but it was like, you know when you know, like, a car is not doing its best. So I'm like, okay, no company car, but you guys want us to drive to all these different cities and you just cover the gas. And they only paid like $17 an hour. So, I mean, it really was not what it was seeming to be. So once I found that out, I immediately started getting doubts. So the lady was like, okay, follow me to, it was like this weird city. I live in Michigan. So it was like this weird city I had never heard of. And it was an hour away from the work site, which the work site was not an hour. Okay, the work site was 30 minutes away from where I lived. Plus, the city that she wanted me to go to was 30 minutes away from the work site. So altogether, that's an hour away from where I live. So that would mean be driving an hour away. Plus all the other cities that she was talking about going to that night. Which, like I said, 30 minutes apart from each other, sometimes an hour. Who knew how many cities we were going to go to that night? So on the way to this particular city or town, like water or something, you know, my mind is racing. And I'm just like, God, I made a bad choice. I have made a very bad choice. So I had made up my mind that I was quitting, like, that night. Because I was like, there's no way I can do this. Like, be out this late, going to different cities. Like, it's just impossible. I'm not going to do this. So as soon as I got to the bank that we were going to in that city to meet the lady, I handed her the company phone, the badge, and all that stuff. I said, I am so sorry, but I misunderstood this job position. And she said, oh, I 100% understand. And then I just went home after that. Yeah. So what's next? After that, back to not working. I ended up getting a job at this hospital, which is also 30 minutes away from where I live, because where I live, they don't have a lot of jobs. And it was night shift. It was to be a floor tech. It didn't pay much. So the hours were crazy, 11 to 7. So that's all night long. So it started, I basically had to get a bunch of vaccinations, orientations, a bunch of different paperwork and meetings. I had to go through a lot to go through the onboarding for this job. And did everything I was supposed to do. Lots of poking, lots of vaccinations. Put myself through all that just so I could start the job and work there a week and quit. And the reason why I freaking quit was because the workload was too much. Like I said, you're up all night on your feet. And it's a lot of walking. And hold on, let me show you the shoes that I bought particularly for this job. Well, no, it was for the other cleaning job. I was buying shoes, you know, to make sure that I was comfortable. And I still had these shoes. I got them from Goodwill, like for $13. They're Skechers. So yes, got these shoes from Goodwill. And I got them because of all this cushion. Just from working at this hospital for like a week or less, this is what happened to them. And yes, they were used shoes, but that's how much walking it was. It was so bad. And yes, like I said, these are used shoes, so I'm sure this wouldn't happen to like brand new shoes, but still. And I'm so upset. I tried to glue them and everything because I really like these shoes, but I just gotta, you know, find these somewhere else, probably online. I don't even know what to call these, but like, they're so cushiony, it really helps with standing all day. So that's why I got them. Not that I would actually wear those in public anywhere else. So anyway, oh my gosh. So yeah, a lot of standing, taking out trash, pushing around very heavy, like cleaning vehicle things for the floor, because I was a floor tech. That was my first time being a floor tech. And yeah, it was so tedious and so like back-breaking labor type. So I got the hell out of there. I just literally, I told myself this is my last night. Like the night that I quit, I was like, this is my last night. I practically finished up the night, but it was like around 5 when we finished. Yeah, we finished around 5. Oh yeah, get this, you can't leave early. Like if you're done, you can't leave early. So you're just there. So I finished early, and I told my manager, I was like, hey, you know, I'm not feeling too well, and we're done. Could I, you know, leave early tonight? And she said, oh, no problem. So left. Then the next day, told him, yeah, this is it. I'm so sorry, but I did not measure out how much work this was going to be. That's on me. I apologize. They were very understanding. So I just had to turn in like my uniform and badge and keys and stuff. And then that was just the end of that. So as you can see, I'm very frustrated from, you know, just jumping back and forth with jobs. Like I'm tired of it. It's like they always have something like that's just more than what you can handle. What they don't tell you in like the interviews and stuff. I just wish that more jobs would be honest about like how difficult it is. So after that, things got even harder. My car ended up breaking down. I was very upset because, like I said, I love that car. It was like such a win for me to get it. Like it was my dream car. Like I did a lot to get this car. Like I was so happy to get it. And it ended up breaking down. And I'm saying like breaking down where like it would cost thousands to fix it type breakdown. So unemployed with a broke down car. So I had written like very negative things in my journal towards God. not like really like, not so much disrespectful, but like more like just depressed. I'm very upset. God, help me. Why haven't you helped me? Type things like that. Like really sad stuff. I had wrote it this year, 2024, and I had wrote it like a year back too, because like I was going through financial issues. So I had like 2 different passages in my journal, you know, basically telling God about how I feel and how I feel ignored and stuff. So just kept trying, just kept on, you know, praying, even though I was kind of upset at God. Even though I had wrote those passages, I never really stopped believing in them. I just was upset about how things were going. And in my heart, I knew things were going to get better, but when you're in the moment, it's a little different. So, trying to think. So yeah, just kept trying, looking for jobs, looking for something that will suit me. So I ended up, before, I'm trying to think how this went. Okay, so before I found the current job that I'm at now, my parents made the decision that they were going to get a new car, and that they were paying the car that they had currently had off, and that they told me that I could just have it. So thankful for that. And if, you know, they're going to be watching this video, I just wanted to say thank you so much, Mom and Dad, because you guys are always there for me, and I just can't imagine not having you in my life. And I'm just so thankful for everything you guys do for me. But anyway, they ended up getting me their car. So it's what is it? It's a white SUV, and it's really nice, and it has 3rd row seating, and it's just a really good condition car. So thank God for that. So things just started to look up from there. I ended up getting hired at the job I'm currently at. They pay really good. It's a cleaning supervisor job. I'm thankful, but here's the problem. I've been here for less than, well, a week and some change, and I'm already there overworking me. I know I sound like a person that just complains a lot, and I'm not trying to be like that, but this is a 5-minute video. Anyway, I know I sound like a person that complains a lot, but here's what's going on. This particular job is not like the other supervisor job where they had you going from city to city. Like, you might go to like one different city, but it's not like super far. They have you go into like 6 different buildings in one night. The shift starts a little too freaking early. Starts at 4:30 when I was told it was 5. So getting my kids out of school and to whoever's going to watch them is a challenge. And making sure they eat is a challenge, because my kids get out at 3 o'clock. I had to like alter my oldest son's school schedule so I can get to work on time. So that's a problem. And you a lot of times don't get out to like 1 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So from 4:30, basically almost till 4 a lot of times, because all the buildings, they just pile on top of you because they're understaffed. They told me in the interview that they do not want me to be a cleaner, but there are going to be times that I'm going to be cleaning. Well, so far I've been cleaning a hell of a lot. It's been a lot of cleaning. And like I said, it's like a lot of buildings. And last night was a lot on me. Like, I had to clean churches, and the sizes were huge. And it's not like these are filthy, dirty buildings. They're like office spaces, and, you know, churches aren't filthy. But it's a lot, like, because it's, you know, a lot of different buildings. So I'm a little stressed out about that. Has things gotten better? Yes. Like, as far as prayers have been answered, like financially, my car situation has been answered. You know, I'm not unemployed anymore, but like, let's just say I'm just keeping an eye out for something else. But I wanted to talk about, you know, just not being negative anymore. Like, that's something I've given up for 2024. No more being negative. No more doubting God or blaming God. I literally burnt those passages that I was talking about that I wrote in my journal that was negative about God. I burnt them. Just to signify to God that, like, I'm turning over a new leaf and I'm just going to do better. I'm going to think better. I'm going to get closer to Him, believe in Him, and just not be negative anymore. So it's like this is a fresh new start for me. But yeah, the job situation right now is not looking too good. Like, they just keep on, you know, surprising me with more and more and more, because that's what jobs do. They just kind of, like, you know, add extra on as they go instead of mentally preparing you for it. I feel like they're trying to mentally prepare me, but it's like at the last minute type situation. And then I told them, like, can I please, like, start later? So they said that they'll try to work that out for me. But he was like, also, there's going to be meetings every other Tuesday where I'm going to have to be there at 3:30. Mind you, I told you my kids get out at 3 o'clock. So how am I going to be there at 3:30? Mind you, this job is like 30 minutes away from where I live. The kids get out at 3 o'clock. I have to make sure they eat. I have to drop them off to either my grandma's or whoever's going to be watching them. So how am I going to be there at 3:30? That's my dilemma. I'm just tired. So yes, I'm being more positive, but I'm tired. I'm physically and emotionally tired of these jobs. And I just pray that I can find something that works for my schedule, for my mental health, and my physical health. That's what I'm praying for. So I'm going to finish up my makeup. But yeah, just be more positive. Things do get better. They have gotten better for me. I've been like at the lowest point this year. Well, last year coming into this year than I had ever been for a while. And it did not feel good. And there are going to be times where you're going to be upset. But just keep praying. Keep focusing on God. Keep holding his hand and he'll bring you out of it. That's what he's done for me. Is it going to be perfect all the time? No, obviously not. But yes. Okay, I'm going to finish my makeup. Okay, I just literally pulled up to my job. And I'm just trying to mentally prepare for this. I just hope today won't be like last night, because that was a lot of work. It was a lot. So, yeah, I'm just trying to make this work as best as I can. It's not easy. I'm irritated, but I'm here. And I'm thankful at the same time. I'm irritated and I'm thankful. Hey, so let me tell you about what happened last night. I don't even know where to start. But I went to Ulta yesterday and got some goodies. So let me talk about that first. This is ColourPop. It's called Ice Cream. And it's a really glittery eyeshadow. It's kind of hard to see its fullest glory. I wanted to get another color, but they didn't have it. It was more glittery. But yeah, I like body glitter, but usually body glitter is like more expensive. So I get like either a really glittery lip gloss or a glittery eyeshadow and just apply it like that. Next, I got this is Vivid Brights. It's liquid eyeliner and it's blue, because I never can find like a really cute baby blue eyeshadow. It's by NYX. And then I got Extreme Shine by Essence. It's a lip plumper, real glittery lip gloss. Well, not super glittery, but glittery enough. And then I got an 8-Hour Matte Liquid Lipstick by Essence. It's like in a pretty rose color. I got another liquid eyeliner. It's just black, and it's by Essence. Essence is really affordable. I don't know if they still carry a Revolution. That's another affordable brand I like. This is also by Essence, the Banana Powder Brighten Up. Then my aunt gave me some makeup. She like buys makeup all the time. This is another like blue color. It's called Light Sky Blue. So that'll go well with the liquid eyeliner that I got to like set it. These are like shades of purple by CoverGirl. This is Revlon. And then last but not least, some eyelash extensions by Kiss, and this will be my first time ever using them. So I'm going to be trying to do this while I talk about what happened yesterday with my job. And I'm sorry I had to speed up the audio a little bit because my son is watching Blippi in the background, and yeah, you know how YouTube is. So I got this job almost 2 weeks ago as a unit manager for a cleaning company. I don't even know. It comes with these little things you put under your eyes like that. This is how the extensions look. They come with tweezers, little mascara wand, and some other shit. I don't know. Anyway, Caddy Wing. This one is Caddy Wing. This one's Wispy Spiky. I guess it's like little guides. This is a blank one. They have like little like numbers on them. This one is Everyday Natural. I don't know. I guess I'll try I'll try the caddy wings. Anyway, got this job, good pay. It's a supervisor position at a cleaning company, and basically what you're doing is driving around, checking on different properties that I need a mirror, 1 second. You're driving around to different properties and you're checking, like, just to make sure like the workers are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like, you know, you're checking to make sure that they're cleaning correctly. That's what you're supposed to be doing at the job, Monday through Friday, right? That's what I was told. Initially at the interview, I was told that they start at 5 o'clock. But when I got hired in, next thing I know, I'm hearing it's 4:30. Mind you, my kids get out. One gets out at 3:50, the other one gets out at 3. So I'm being told, you know, 2 things. So, you know, I made some adjustments so that I could be on work on time. Another thing, the job was like 30 minutes away from where I lived. So, yeah. Okay, I need to read the instructions really quick. Okay, so you apply the lash glue. What is this? This is lash adhesive remover. So they have a remover and they have a black glue. And you just, they have little tiny bowl pockets or whatever you can put it in. Glue pocket. And you do like a pea size of the glue into the container. Like right there. Okay, so anyway. Yeah, so they were telling me several different things. So I made adjustments so that I could get to work on time every day. And just use my hand to pluck it out so I don't damage it. You want to hold it at the tip like that and then dip the adhesive. Oh my god, I'm going to need like a closer mirror. This is not a tutorial, by the way. I'm just doing this while I'm talking. Anyway. Oh my god, this is hard. Oh, okay. Not too hard. It's hard to talk and do this at the same time. You want to do 2 12s. Okay. I lost my train of thought. I'm dipping it into the substance. So anyway, I made some adjustments so I could be at work on time every day. And next thing I know, I'm hearing, oh, also, by the way, there's going to be mandatory Tuesday meetings at 3:30. Can't do that. Like I said, my kids get out at 3. So that's another issue. I didn't know how I was going to handle that, but I was just like, okay, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. These are 14s that I'm about to apply. But anyway, next thing I know, I'm hearing that I will be on call on the weekend sometimes. And the hours are crazy. The hours are literally, the Monday through like Friday hours is like 4:30 to God knows when. Like there was a time I got off at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And then the manager that was training me told me there was a time he got off at 4 a.m. So yeah, they told me that I was going to be on call this particular weekend. So I just told them there's no way I can be on call. I cannot do that because, you know, first of all, who's going to watch my kids when I just randomly have to just show up to work? Yeah, I just was perfectly honest with them. Like, I can't make that work. As soon as I told 2 of the managers that, their faces dropped. Like, what? Why can't you? At first, they were trying to make it seem like being on call wasn't a big deal. Damn it, I'm like plucking these. Like, be careful using this to pick up the damn lashes off of the damn container or whatever, because it will literally break the lashes. Just use your hands. This is stupid. Okay, anyway. Their faces dropped, but it's like they try to make it seem like it wasn't a big deal, like being on call, and that there's a lot of times you wouldn't even be bothered, you know, like they just made it seem like it wasn't a big deal when they were telling me about what it was like to be on call. Oh, mess it up. I mess it up. It's hard. Did I just drop one? I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. Oh, shit. Damn it. This is my very first time applying lashes. And I'm kind of in a hurry, so this was not thoughtfully planned out. Why is this one giving me such a hard time? So yeah, they tried to make it seem like it wasn't a big deal when they were telling me about what it was like to be on call. And so when I told them that, hey, I can't do it. Oh, well, that determines if you can be a manager or not. Like, I'm like, okay, you don't scare me. I didn't say that, but like, you don't scare me, so And I am not holding these correctly. Don't want to pluck my eye out. Okay, finally applied the 14 one. This is how it's looking so far. Looks natural. Okay, so I think there's a third. There's how many 14s? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 14s. I kind of don't want it to look that natural. I'm gonna do some 16s. No, I'm gonna do some pointy 14s. Those are thicker. Or I can do, yeah, I'll just do the pointy 14s. They're a little thicker. So yeah, they're like, okay, well, we'll talk about it the next day, because that determines if you can be a manager or not. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I got prepared. I brought like all their property back and made sure it was in the car. They gave me some shirts and a coat and a hat. I'm holding it incorrectly. That's why I can't apply it. Oh my gosh. Watch what I'm doing. Damn it. I'm not good at this. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Cheese. Hey, so I just did my lashes. It's by Kiss. They're lash extensions. And I did it off camera. I try to do it on camera, but I suck at doing this. This is my very first time doing it. And they don't look bad. This eye is itching a little bit. It's getting a little irritated, but it's because I don't know what I'm doing. But as you can see, they look pretty damn good. So they, like I said, they require for you to be on call on the weekends, meaning you could be called into work at any given time, like 3 a.m. for example. And so I told them that doesn't work for me. I was very honest. I said that does not work for me. As soon as I told them that, their faces dropped. Like, I told 2 managers, that one that was training me and the one that was above both of us, and they were not happy. I said, we were discussing something else, and at the end of the discussion, I was like, so, how do you guys feel about me not being available to be on call? So as I said that, he was like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's a requirement for you being a manager. So I'm like, well, he's like, what's going on? Like, why can't you? I said, one, childcare. I can't just drop everything and just automatically have childcare when you guys decide to call me in. So that's number one. Number two, at the end of the 5-day work week, with the hours that we do, I don't have any more energy left in order to come in. Like, I need that time off. That's not going to work for me. Well, he was like, in order for you to continue to be a manager, you're going to have to be on call. So are you telling me that you can't do it, or are you saying that you're going to try? I'm telling you I can't do it. So he said, okay, well, let's just proceed with the day, and then we'll talk more about it tomorrow. So tomorrow, that was yesterday. So yesterday, I went home probably around 12, the day before yesterday, when we had this discussion, once, the work schedule was over or whatever. So I'm not a person that's really used to, speaking up for myself. So I was nervous when I told them that I couldn't do it. But, the job was just starting to get on my nerves anyway, because the hours were sucking, like I said. I wasn't able to, really see my kids after school. It was for 2 seconds, and I had to hurry up and take them to my grandma's house. And, yeah, it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And they kept asking me, oh, how are you liking the job? How are you liking the job? And, I kept telling them, I'm cool with it. The hours aren't really the best, but I'm okay with it. But it was slave labor. They literally had me cleaning 6 buildings a night. There were some nights that it was not that bad, but most of the nights it was 4 to 6 buildings a night. Some of the buildings were really big, and it wasn't dirty work. It was cleaning office spaces. Some of the office spaces were really nice, so it wasn't filthy. But some of them were not so nice. So it was just a lot. It was physically a lot of work. And so at the end of the shift, like I said, I would be exhausted. So the day we had that discussion, I got off work around 12, and I just told myself, this isn't looking good. They're probably not going to proceed with this position for me. So I just made sure for the next day I was coming in that I was going to bring in my work shirts, the coat they gave me, the hat they gave me, my badge, my keys. I made sure I brought everything in. That way, if they did decide to let me go, I would just say, here's your shit back. So I came in yesterday. Yesterday was Thursday. And they immediately escorted me to the conference room, which is usually not a good sign. And they were like, you did great last night, but we just wanted to talk about, you not being able to be on call. So unfortunately, with you being a manager, that is not an option. That's not something that we can negotiate. So here's your 2 options. You can either, try to make it work, or Basically, you're gonna have to what was I even looking for? I lost my train of thought. You're going to have to be demoted to like a, you know, like a regular position with us. And I just sat there calmly like this. Oh, no, thank you. Also, you no longer want to be employed. Like you, there was like, you can stay until we find your replacement. I was like, nope, I'm good. And they're like, okay, well, I'm so sorry that it didn't work out. You know, you're still in good standing with us, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So they just had me sign paperwork. I gave them their shit back. I was like, here's your shirts. And that was the end of it. And I literally called my cousin and was like, bust out laughing because it's just so ridiculous. Like, obviously, I don't care, like, because I was just done with them anyway because of what the workload was just too much. But what I find ridiculous is that they try to make it seem like being on call wasn't a big deal. Like, they kept saying it wasn't a big deal. They kept saying that it rarely happens. Like, oh, you rarely will be called in and all this stuff. But okay, if that's the case, why is that such a deal breaker to the point where you would cancel the whole position for me? If it wasn't that big a deal. Like, seemed like you would be able to, you know, make some arrangements if a manager says they can't do it. Like, and not only that, you never told me that I was gonna be on call until I got hired in. So you kind of blindsided me with it. So that's your fault. Like, so yeah. So currently not working, and I'm okay with that because for 2024, I told myself I'm gonna start speaking up for myself. I'm done letting people, jobs, whoever walk all over me. I'm going to like basically just stand on business, like whatever I need for myself. That's what I'm gonna do because I have spent too many years allowing these jobs to literally just walk all over me and just keep on pushing it. Like I did everything to make this job work. I completely changed my son's school schedule. Started picking him up an hour early so I could be to work on time. I would make sure I made dinner like a couple hours before it was time to get the kids, so that way like they could eat dinner before I take them to my grandma's. Like there was so much I did, and like I would hurry up and make sure I was on to work on time, and I just was just trying to make the best out of it. And it just speaks volumes about them as a company that didn't mean anything if I couldn't dedicate 7 days a week to them. Because not only would you be on call for Saturday, you would be on call for Sunday. So what if something happens? That means you work 7 days a week. And I even asked them, I said, hey, like say if I was called in, would I be able to get that Monday off? No. So basically you just work 7 days a week because they're that understaffed. So yeah, you miss me. Like I don't need any of that. So they can enjoy being understaffed and working their asses off every night. I ain't gonna join that. Yep, that's the end of that. I'm gonna just continue to do my makeup and like I'm gonna probably like have it sped up. What I'm gonna do is probably like do like a 1970s like a 1970s blue eyeshadow look. So I'm gonna speed through that and then we'll carry on to the rest of this vlog. Why? Yeah, now you're cold and wet. I don't want to be wet and cold. Ah! Cartier, why are you pulling me? Smile.
Mom, Buddha got everything.
We're about to get some Chinese food. Oh no, she did it. My God, that boy would not take it. He loved his pacifier, but he's like, what the heck is this thing?
Did you wait to give him his pacifier?
Oh.
Never again. I'm sorry for my language, but this was horrible. Horrible. Oh my God. Stupid cluster would not freaking come off. Oh, it hurt so bad. Oh my God. It was just stinging and burning. Yeah, I'll just stick to the damn strips, because this is ridiculous. Like, my eye is just on fire. Do not get the Kiss freaking brand or whatever. Just go get them done professionally if you just must have them done, because this is terrible. It is not.
Gift cards for sure.
We're at the eclipse. It's starting to get a little darker. I have my son's little goggles to film it. Something. You see it? Spring cleaning, getting rid of toys. They're mad about it for some reason. So glad to be getting rid of some junk. House is so cluttered, it's not even funny.
The Mothra is the key to Godzilla protecting this place and its pathways to the surface.